nice butterfly garden can be quite small or big, but the the important element to remember is that numerous species of flowers are needed. You can't have monoculture of one or two things. And in this garden, I'll show few flowers now that are blooming right now. That is today. This is that. Some of the names I may not get readily, but I think it's called Stachita peta or something like that. So this is flower number 1. Then there is one, that Pataladium, not Pataladium, I think it's called Ruellia, aromatic Ruellia, that one. 2 species. Then Datura over there. 3. Then Shankupushpi 4. Then this one. Oh, that's 5. Then this blue variety, this one. So that is 6. And then this Barlerias, this one, that's 7. Then this Assistacia gangeticum. So I think that's 7 species. Then this one, this is that Ocimum filamentosum. This one, so that is 8 species. Then 1 or 2 non-native also there. This one, Begonia. This one is a naturalized one. So I think 10 species we covered now. Then smaller flowers are there. For example, this is that Strobilanthes pavola. This grows very well in Bangalore and in dry deciduous. And it's one of the beautiful and rare native, somewhat ground level plant. So lot of this Strobilanthes pavola are there. I think we crossed 10 species now. Then another 20 varieties of plants are there, which all, if I cover now, it will be too long, the video. So anyway, last few I will show now. One is this Tulsi. This is one of the Ocimum. This also flowers for long period of time. Then this is one of that bean legume. One more Barleria, white color Barleria. And then here that Justicia betonica. This one, lot of flowers are there. And those flowers are small, they provide good amount of nectar. These flowers. That is also native of Bangalore, very hardy and all. Then more Tulsi. So Justicia, this Assistacia gangeticum will flower round the year if you water it sufficiently. So you have to plan it in such a way that every month some half a dozen species will flower. So you need a calendar of flowering plants, that is which plant is flowering at which season, like that. And then all of them have to be planted, so that every month in a planned way, so that January, February, March, monsoon, post monsoon, every season there is at least about a dozen species of flowers at any given time. Then few species are there that are flowering round the year, so those also should be there. So flowers, species that are flowering in a particular season, you need a bunch of them for to cover every season. And then you need some species that are going to flower round the year. So if you have a mix of these two, then huge number of flowers will be there round the year. And a small part of the garden can be set aside for the butterfly garden, because you may not be able to water it round the year. So here this is about a quarter acre we have made. Open sunny place where all the butterflies like sun in the morning also. That's another thing. They're cold blooded, so the blood has to warm up, and this one flowers around the year. That is that it's a naturalized invasive. Some 500 years back it has come to India and then settled. Then one more Justicia is there. This is Justicia tranquebaris maybe, or one of the Justicia. So a healthy mix of round the year flowering plants like these basils, and many are there species, and that round the year flowering, and then the seasonal ones. And among the flowers with long flowering season, I would recommend about half a dozen species, that is Assistaceae gangeticum, then this Arthoda vasa. This one, birds are also coming for the nectar, small birds, bees, butterflies, and it has long flowering season. For few months in a year, flowers will be visible. So this will provide a ready source of nectar. When nothing else is there also, this will be flowering. Then drumstick also is flowering now. Drumstick. So jasmine, like that, all kind of species you should gather in one place which is having good amount of sunlight, so that continuous flowering is there. And if butterflies gather or they lay the eggs and nest and all here, they should be sure that there is a assured source of nectar for them. And this is also one more plant that is good. This is a Colebrookia. Hundreds of flowers are there and quite a long flowering season. These Barlerias are all coming in the post monsoon. In monsoon time you may not see much, including that yellow one. So, and then another couple of more important ones are there, around the year flowering. One is that Justicia genderusa. This is a valuable Ayurvedic herb. It also has very hardy and versatile plant, and flowers continuously almost. Small flowers. So this is also one of the perennial flowering plants. So, and then this bandicoot berry, that's also sure source of honey. Then Premna ceratifolia, that Premna. And then other assorted flowering plants like this one, and some flowering trees also. Trees and shrubs. So all these combined will ensure that you are having flowers round the year. And if you have flowers round the year, you can be sure that butterflies, bees, all birds, all will gather on their own. They'll be attracted to the garden because it's a ready source of food, and little bit of drinking water also you must provide. A little water body.